Welcome to the 5G podcast.
We're glad you're here.
We hope you enjoy our conversation about God, guns, games, goals, and gastronomy.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode.
Shall we do a card of the week?
Let's do it.
And then go watch church for
For 7 hours? 6 hours?
6 hours today.
Let's do it.
All right, I got one for you. It is quite a card.
All right.
I wonder if you've ever heard of it. Naked Singularity.
Naked Singularity.
Yep.
Oh, what is this card rated?
It's a 5-mana artifact.
This is a strictly PG-13 podcast.
It's a 5-mana artifact from Masters Edition 4.
What the? Okay.
It's a rare. It's legal in Commander, Vintage, and Legacy.
Yeah. It's pretty old.
Um,
Naked Singularity.
It's really funny. So, Naked Singularity. 5-mana artifact. Cumulative upkeep of 3.
Oh my goodness.
Instead of their normal mana, plains produce red mana. Islands produce green mana. Swamps produce white mana. Mountains produce blue mana. And forests produce black mana.
Nice.
Which is, in my opinion, if you're playing a Wooburg deck, a 5-color deck, just the best way to screw over anyone else.
Everyone else, yeah. That is hilarious. Oh, man. Naked Singularity. That's pretty good. Dang.
I might have to put this in my Wooburg deck.
Yeah.
Because you'd only be able to use... It turns basic land... No, it turns any named land.
I think, the Gatherer text could be updated, but... Yeah, I think the only thing that would help you dodge that is like Command Tower. Just it still says 1 mana of any color of your commander's color identity.
Yeah, but that's 1 mana that you can use.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you're a monocolor deck,
yep,
you're going to have a bad time.
Yep.
All your mountains are now islands.
So the rulings are hilarious. There's 2 of them. Both from 2004.
When the card came out.
The ability generates a replacement effect.
Okay.
So
interesting.
If a player uses a text changing effect to make a land type be listed as producing 2 different colors, the player tapping the land for mana can choose to produce mana of either color.
Okay.
But if it produces more than 1 mana, all mana is of the same color.
Oh, yeah. All right. Fascinating. Like if you had one of the dual lands that it's a plains island.
Yeah.
You can pick which color it produces of the 2 that it says plains and island have to make now.
Yeah. It's a plains island, so it either produces green or red.
Take your pick. Man, that's weird. Cumulative upkeep 3 is nasty, though. That's every turn is an additional 3 mana that you have to spend to keep it on.
Yeah, but like if you're shutting off everyone's deck.
Yeah, at least for 1 turn, it's just your 5 mana initial investment, and the next turn is just 3 mana. You could keep that for 2 turn cycles just to screw people up. The next turn, you got to pay 6 mana. All right, maybe you got to it then.
Cumulative amount of 6 mana.
Yeah. So it's like
3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
No. Cumulative upkeep in the wording, you put a counter on the
Really?
Payment. Yeah, they're called age counters or time counters or something like that.
Age counter.
Age counter, yep. And so for each age
right there.
Pay the cost.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
That's why it's 3 additional mana each turn.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yep. Cumulative upkeep, I don't think they're ever going to reprint because it's...
expensive.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Even cumulative upkeep 1...
Like 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then
like,
4 and then...
That's not worth it.
Yeah. Huh. Unless it says like... I don't know. I would keep like a cumulative upkeep card that was like, 1 for each. Cumulative upkeep 1, right?
Yeah.
But then like each turn, like before your draw step, you got to like search your library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield.
Oh, sure, yeah. So you're at least ramping.
Yeah, and you don't get to use any of those lands because you're going to just be using them to pay for the cumulative upkeep.
Yeah.
But like as soon as you stop paying the cumulative upkeep, now you've gotten like
then you have it.
a ton of land.
Yeah,
But this seems a little bit broken.
there's a couple. That's probably is a little broken. There's a couple interesting designs, right? You can remove counters, so you just keep paying just the minimum cost each turn. That's pretty good. And then the other interesting design they did, I think in Kamigawa, the original one, they had one. The cumulative upkeep was add a red mana.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Braid of Fire, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Which back then we had mana burn in the game, so that was bad.
Oh.
Like if you didn't use the mana and it got up to like 7 mana, like it would burn you.
Yeah.
But now it's like, if you have a way to use the mana on your upkeep,
yeah,
it's free. There's no downside. So it was cool. Interesting design space back when we had mana burn.
But yeah, Naked Singularity I thought was pretty fun.
That's a cool card. Yeah.
I think it would be fun to throw in a deck and just like
watch the chaos.
Yeah. You guys can't tap for any other land.
Either that or a colorless deck where you don't care either.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Colorless or 5 color. It's perfect.
I actually don't think you can throw it in a colorless deck.
Depends. It doesn't
because it has
pips in the card.
It has colored pips. It has to be a Wooburg deck.
It has to be Wooburg then. Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it has to be a Wooburg
Why
deck.
weren't they thinking of Commander when they designed that card?
Commander didn't exist.
They could have just not put pips.
Right?
Yeah.
2004? Commander?
Yeah, Commander might have been like on a kitchen table in 2004, but it wasn't official. The first Commander precons were like 2011 or something.
Yeah.
2010, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, sir, anything else you wanted to chat about?
That's it. That's all I got for this week. America.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of the 5G Podcast.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.